Hello, Hillside Church. Pastor Matt here. Hello. So I had a quick video because I've had a few people asking me kind of how the Advent offering and the gift giving is going to go this season. So I thought it'd be a good idea to just do a short visual for you. So basically, this is kind of how things operate on a normal instance. The people of Hillside Church, this is you guys, have a certain amount of jelly beans that God has given you. Each person has different jelly beans based on their gifts and talents. And then those people decide to give to Hillside Church kind of a portion of their jelly beans. Now, most people ask me all the time what they should give to the church, and generally what I say is, well, you should pray to God and ask Him what He wants you to give and give what He asks. But a good general standard rule is what we call the tithe, or about 10%. But some people give more, some people give less based on what they feel God is leading them to do. So they take a percentage of their jelly beans and give it to Hillside Church. And then Hillside Church uses those jelly beans to pay staff. We get really hungry and jelly beans are our favorite. And also to pay the light bill and things of that nature, just to kind of run the church. Now, on a general basis, what we do is we take off our own tithe, about 10%, and we give to something called the Great Commission Fund for the Christian and Missionary Alliance. The Great Commission Fund is that fund which goes to pay the salaries of our missionaries serving overseas. Those are people who have chosen to leave the United States and follow the call of God overseas and cross-culturally live the life that Jesus has called them to and present the gospel to people outside of our culture and in different contexts. We call them overseas missionaries. So that's generally how it works. Now, during this season of Advent, Christmas, we have asked you to maybe think about doing things a little bit differently. So we've asked you to worship fully, to really make Jesus the center, to maybe spend a little bit less on Christmas, to give more presents, more of yourself. Maybe you give the gift of a phone call, or maybe you make gifts or something like that, to maybe spend a little bit less so that you can love all. So basically kind of how we see that working is, each family has a certain amount that they're going to spend on Christmas. So, that's just kind of the way it is. You're going to spend a certain amount on your Christmas. So what we've done is we've asked you, you know what, maybe you should spend a little bit less this Christmas. Maybe you should just spend a little bit less. Now, see, we're going to keep Christmas over here, okay? Because Christmas is good, the presents, that's fine. But maybe you should spend a little bit less. And take that and maybe do something good with it in order to love all people. Because, that's what the Christmas story is. When Jesus came to earth, He came to show God's love to everyone. So we said we're going to take this portion and we're going to give it somewhere to go somewhere beautiful. So you can give that straight to the Great Commission Fund. Now, what we're going to do this week as a church is whatever kind of comes in to our offering this Sunday, in order to fulfill our own need to love all and to show the way, we as a church are going to take 25% of our offering. 25% of whatever comes in, we're going to take and we're going to give to the Great Commission Fund. Based on what comes in the tithes and offerings and what comes over online giving. So what we would love for you to do is join us in doing that. And you can give directly to the Great Commission Fund by donating, when you donate, listing it on your memo line, or in the comment section when you give online. You can just say Great Commission Fund, and those funds will go straight there. Now, anything you do happen to give to us, we're going to take, and obviously we're still giving 25% to the Great Commission Fund based on our regular tithes and offerings. So that's generally how we're talking about our Advent giving this year. We want you to have a great Christmas and to enjoy that, but we also want to love all by helping support our great missionaries who are doing tremendous work overseas. If you have any questions, feel free to call us here at the church office, or you can email me directly, and I'd love to answer those for you.